everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial on this look right here. I used the Morphe 35O palette and did a look that is completely out of my comfort zone. I usually never go for these warm oranges or reds or anything like that, so this was totally for you guys. I wanted to bring something new and fresh to my channel and something that I haven't done before, so I wanted to incorporate glowing skin for the spring season coming up and also a pop of color, and I kept it neutral on the lips. I'm definitely going to start playing around with some more colors that I wouldn't normally use because I love how this turned out. And the good thing about these orangey colors is I feel like they complement all different eye colors. So really anybody can wear this. It's going to look beautiful on everyone. Oh, do you guys like my new background? I wanted to do something different. I know I had the black background for a while and I loved it. I felt like it was really sharp and crisp and really good for showing makeup detail, but I'm just so ready for like the spring and summer, and I felt like the black was just symbolizing like the fall and the winter time, so I had to switch it up and bring some freshness and some light back into my videos. So I hope that you guys like this background. I love it. I think it's really cute and it kind of looks like there's like pixie light, so I'm loving it. But let me know what you guys think. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have to say, so let's just get right on into the tutorial. So I'm starting off with my eyebrows already done. I just filmed an eyebrow tutorial, so if you guys are interested in that, I will leave it linked down below. Since I want my skin to be super glowing for this tutorial, I started off by using my Henriksen Pure Truth Youth Activating Oil, and I've talked about this on my channel before. I love this. It's just a super intense, basically like an oil or a serum for your skin. I use this at nighttime, but if I'm going for a really intense glowy face, then I will use this before I apply my foundation and just allow this to sink into the skin for some extra moisture. So while that sinks into the skin, I'm going to be doing my eye makeup, and I'm starting off how I always do, using my MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. This is my favorite eyeshadow base. I just love it. It completely neutralizes the eyelid and primes the eyes as well. And the brush that I'm using is my Sigma P84 brush. This is the color Sorbet by Geek, and I'm just going to start by blending this into the crease. I feel like this is going to be a really nice soft transition color. So I'm going to take my Morphe E27 brush and just start buffing this right into the crease. Nothing special. I feel like this is going to end up complementing those warm reddish orangey tones that I'm going to be placing on the lid afterwards. Going into the Morphe 35O palette, I'm going to take this shadow right here, which is sort of like a yellowy, peachish, I don't know, this shade right here. And I'm going to blend that over Sorbet. Now I'm going to take a Morphe M433 brush and just continue to build up that color. Now I'm just picking up Sorbet again, going in with that same Morphe E27 and just lightly blending right over where that color stops. This is just going to diffuse that edge. So I'm taking this shadow right here, which is just a gorgeous reddish burnt orange color, and I'm going to be placing this all over the lid. The brush that I'm using to apply this color is the Morphe M170-8 brush. I'm going to go over that color using this shadow right here. You can see how insanely gorgeous that shadow is. It's just so pretty, and the texture to it is just absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so my camera died without me realizing, but basically all I did was I just highlighted the brow bone using this shadow right here in the palette, and that was it. That's all that you missed. So I'm moving on, and I am going to just take a makeup remover wipe and just wipe away all of the fallout and clean up the outer corners of my eyes. So for lashes today, I'm going to be using my absolute favorite, the Koko Goddess lashes. So I'm going to apply these really quick and then I'll be right back. For an inner corner highlight, I'm going to be taking the Becca Pearl highlighter and using my favorite Morphe E18 brush to apply this right to the inner corners of my eyes. To line the waterline, I'm using the NYX Wonder Pencil in the shade Light. I'm going to prime the skin like always using my Makeup Forever Step 1 Smoothing Primer. I love this because it really is going to just fill in the pores and create a nice even canvas. To make sure that we have a really luminous, youthful base, I'm going to be using the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. This is the liquid version of Moonstone, and I'm just going to take a little bit and apply this all over my face, and you'll see it's just going to add a beautiful luminosity to the skin, and this way you'll be able to see it underneath your foundation. Just clipping my hair back to get this out of my face for when I apply my foundation. And today I'm going to be taking the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. This is in the shade 120. I did self-tan, so I am a little bit more tan than usual. So this shade is going to be a good match for my skin right now. To blend this out, I'm taking my beauty sponge from Real Techniques and just blending this into the skin. So since I am struggling with some scarring from previous breakouts, I want a little bit more coverage, and I haven't used this foundation in a while, so I didn't realize how light the coverage is. I'm going to take my Maybelline Matte and Poreless in the shade 220 and just focus this on like my problem areas. Okay, so I ended up doing one full layer of the Maybelline Matte and Poreless just because it gives me the coverage that I know that I want, and I totally trust that foundation. It's beautiful and it always gives me the best results. So I just applied another layer over the Makeup Forever Ultra HD, and as you can see, it covered a lot more of my problem areas, and that is what I wanted. Now to correct underneath the eyes and get rid of any dark circles, I'm taking the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector, and I'm going to use my Sigma P82 brush to just apply this right underneath the eyes. I'm taking my NYX HD Concealer in the color Beige, and I'm just going to highlight underneath the eyes. This is actually my first time trying out this concealer too, so we'll see how it goes. I just want a little bit more brightness right underneath the eye, so I'm taking my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the shade Light Warm. This is a very, very light shade. It's probably going to look white on my tan skin right now, but I'm going to highlight right underneath the eyes. To set the areas that I applied concealer, I'm going to be taking my RCMA No Color Powder. For bronzing, I've been loving this Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, so I'm just going to use my favorite bronzing brush at the moment. This is the Sigma F05 Small Contour Brush, and just start bronzing up the face. And I'm sort of bringing the bronzer right up onto the apples of the cheeks because today I'm going to do something that I haven't done in a really long time. I'm not going to apply blush. I think I'm just going to bronze and highlight for this look. Just taking another Morphe M433. This is a different brush. I use this one specifically to bronze up the nose. For highlight, I'm going to be mixing Becca Opal with Pearl and just using my Morphe M501 brush to apply this to the high points of my face. You'll notice that I'm kind of like going in a big circle. I don't want just one stripe of highlight because in the daylight that looks really strange just to have one line of like shimmer down your face. So I kind of just work in like little circles and sort of like blend it around like this. I'm going to take a little bit of Pearl and go back on my brush that I use for the inner corner highlight and go just slightly right below the brow, just a little bit. Some highlight right under the brows. So I changed my mind. I decided that I am going to add just a little bit of blush. This is by Makeup Geek in the color Romance. It's just a really pretty like bronzy, rosy color with sort of gold little shimmers in it. And I'm going to take my Morphe E58 brush and just apply this. Ooh, I forgot how pigmented these were. Oh my goodness. Right on the apples of the cheeks. Just a little bit. And then I always love to go in with a duo fiber brush. This one is my favorite. It's by Sigma, the F50, and just blend over the blush and the bronzer. I'm going to use two setting sprays. I've been doing this a lot recently, but I use one to set the makeup and then the other one to sort of make the skin a little bit more luminous and glowing. So I'm taking the Scandinavia Makeup Finishing Spray. This is the Bridal one, and just spritzing this all over. I will also take some of MAC Fix Plus and apply this as well. To finish off the eyes, I'm going to go back in with the shade that I used in the crease, which is this one right here, and just take a brush and blend that out on the lower lash line. This is a Sigma E45. For the lower lashes, I'm taking the Rimmel Lash Accelerator. I'm going to quickly line my lips using the ColourPop lip pencil in Lumiere. Now I'm taking this gloss by Sephora in the color Baby Doll and just applying this to my lips. Alright you guys, so here is the finished look. I actually ended up loving this so much more than I thought I would. I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any suggestions for what you would like to see next, please leave it in the comments down below. I love reading your comments. I love getting feedback from you guys, so I know that I'm making material that you will enjoy watching. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye!